Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Holly Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's Perspective for Monday. It is already June 22nd. Already. That's just like mind-boggling to me. Even though I look at the calendar every day. Anyway, I want to ask a question of you. First of all, before I ask any questions, happy Father's Day, Daddy's Day to all the men out there who are literal biological fathers, or you have stepped up to the plate and you are parenting and blessing another young person. Happy Father's Day. I hope your weekend was absolutely wonderful. Okay, so here's a question. Hey, Elder Whitley and Mr. Elliott. Here's a question that was asked of me this weekend, and I won't tell you my reaction, but I want to pose it to you. And if you can, if you're not, driving or anything where you can talk back to me, then do so. The question was posed. Okay, we're in this season of uproar and change, and everything is, moving so quickly, and we got protests going on, we have uprisings going on, we have demands being made, we have some changes happening. Everybody wants this thing to look different and to be better. The question was, how does that look to you? What does a better community or state or country look like? What does social justice look like to you? What does a better version of America look like? Hey, Sister Roan. What does this new America, or a new LA, or new Minneapolis, fill in the blank with your city, do you have an instant answer for what better looks like? Do you have a ready answer for what more effective looks like? What are we... I'm sure the easier question for you to answer off the top of your head is, why are you out there picketing? Why are you picketing? Why are you protesting? That is a question that I could ask, but I'm not asking that. It's a slightly different take on it. What does a different Chicago look like, Kim? What does a different Detroit, LA, Atlanta, DC, Macon, Georgia? What does that look like for you in your mind, in your vision? Do you have an answer for that? Do you have an answer for that? So, hey Vita. Hey Vita. Okay, so that becomes the question, because we have to sort of know. There is a part two to this question that he asked me. My answer to the second question was much more readily available. I'm telling you, when he asked this question, I did not have a one-liner, and it needs to do, because I realized that there's so many tentacles to a better America. If I were to talk to an educator got a whole list of demands to make education more equitable. If I were to talk to a lawyer, that's a whole different set of demands. If I were to talk to someone in the entertainment industry, or the policy reform, or engineering, or entrepreneurship, all of those lanes, a better America looks different to all of those people. So I'm interested in, do you know what that answer would be? I'm getting ready to get off here because that's my whole question. And then if you cannot readily come up with that answer, I would just ask you to keep that in mind, because some of us are getting very, very impatient with those who are in positions to make changes. But when we wind that thing back to us individually, we don't have a ready answer, but we're expecting that everyone else does. I say it's because we are the answer. We play a role in this thing. We play a role in how this looks. So do you have an answer to that question? What does a better America look like? A more just America? A more equitable America? What does it look like? Okay. If you could answer that quick, fast, and in a hurry because you've known and you've thought it through and you've lived through some stuff and you're able to answer that, I would love to hear your response. Most of us, I think, are going to come from one lane, the lane that we find ourselves most often in. Yeah. Okay. Then I had a little incident with some microaggressions this weekend, and I said, I got to remember that to bring that up to the peoples on the perspective of how this thing looks. Because I know that's a hot button topic now, microaggressions, but I don't even know what that means. I've never experienced that. It's the little things. That's why it's micro. But we'll talk about that maybe later this week. My question on the table to you is, what does a better, more effective, more efficient, more just, more reformed America look like? Okay, that is on the table. Thank you for stopping by to join me. I am Dr. Holly Kelly, and I'll see you noonish, Monday through Friday, on this platform. Until then, make this a marvelous Monday and take real good care of yourselves. For real, for real.